everyone, we're working in our workbooks for grade 4. You need to be on lesson 6, persuasive text, and it can be found on page 86. I will give you guys a couple seconds to get there. Alright guys, I'm going to really highlight the first paragraph because I feel like a lot of it is really important. Make sure you guys are also reading all of this because I'm just hitting on some of it. So, persuasive text is to try to persuade or convince readers to agree with a certain way or take a specific action. Political speeches on television and opinion blogs, posts online are persuasive text. Advertisements in newspapers and magazines are also persuasive text. They try to convince you to buy certain products. Many newspapers and magazines also have editorial sections. In this section, editors write persuasive text to give their opinions about topics. Readers write letters to the editor to give their opinions about the editorials, news stories, or current events. Now that part's important because one of your stories is a Dear Editor. So, just so you know the back on why it says Dear Editor, it's because they're writing to the editor about their opinion. So now you kind of understand that. Alright, now you got your text structure, right? So you have your introduction, which states the claim. It's the main point of why the author is writing it, right? How does the author want to persuade you on what topic? So that's their introduction, right? Then you have your supporting paragraphs, which gives the reasons and why the reader should believe the claim and include evidence to back up the reasoning, right? So you have your introduction, then you have your reasonings on why the author believes this, and then you need to have your evidence. You need to back up. Remember, we always talk about you need to back up what you say. You need to back up everything. So you have your reasons, and then they have the evidence, so they're backing it up. Then you have your conclusion, because we always have to conclude, right? So you summarize what you've talked about in all of your paragraphs. So you got your intro, then you have your reasoning, you have your evidence, and then you have the conclusion, right? Basically kind of the same thing that we've always been working on with paragraphs, right? Only now we have the kind of two different paragraphs, right? But same basic, right? Introduction, then you kind of have your body, where they separate it to two things. So in the body, you have your reasoning, and then you have your evidence, and then you have your conclusion. Point of view. In persuasive text, an author gives his or her point of view or feelings about a topic. At the beginning of the text, the author makes a claim. Then you have your opinions, which are your feelings or beliefs, right? They cannot be proven true, where facts can be proven true. Remember, that's the difference. Facts can be proven true, opinions cannot. Reasonings. Reasonings are supporting ideas that tell the readers why they should believe the author's opinions, right? Why does the author believe this? This is why. This is why you should believe the author. Then you have evidence, includes facts, examples, quotes, and other data. For a persuasive text, it can be convincing. It has to include enough evidence for the reader to believe or agree with the author's claim, right? This is where you're giving your facts. Why should you believe me? Because X, Y, and Z. And then it gives you a little chart on reasoning and evidence you guys can look at. And then you have methods of persuasion, which you can look at. The second one down where it says suggest that everyone is doing it, that's called bandwagon, right? So that means just because everybody's doing it, you should do it too. We call it bandwagon, but just if you ever heard of the word, you might have. It goes with what they're talking about in that one. So that's the second one down. And then third one down, it says use an expert's name to promote something, right? So that's when you get your sports endorsements, when you have different athletes saying they use this product and it's amazing, right? Because LeBron James is using it, you should also use it, right? Okay. When you go to your first story, which is the Dear Editor one, you see right here this word, and it is disposable, and then you have the little one right here, That means you travel all the way down to the bottom, and they've said that disposable might be a word that you don't know, so they give you the definition right there. So always make sure you look up the definition, make sure it's exactly what you are thinking, or if you're not sure, then check it out. So disposable means can be thrown away usually after one use. Always check that just to make sure. Right? And then you go all the way back up, and then you continue reading. Alright guys, have fun with this. Hope you guys are all doing well. Have a great day, and I will see you guys